crappy batteries. So what I'm saying, like, when I want my wall magenta, then it's like, I want my wall to be magenta. There is no consent there. There is like no other intelligent being or separate being. There's just me and the wall is an object. But then, like, if there is a person, consent is automatically just there. And I want that, or like, not the consent as in like them saying yes, but consent to the like concept of if yes then yes, and if no then no. And the yes should be like, yes please, yes. This is included in there, and it's non-separable. It's like I cannot separate it. Like, I want you to paint my wall magenta means I want you to paint my wall magenta. If you're not forced to do that, if you're not like coerced, if you actually like you want to do that, it's gonna give you something, money or something, and you thought about it and you decided it's worth your time and you're gonna enjoy it and you're gonna do it. That is included in my desire and my need. I have a feeling that some therapists are gonna say to me that, oh, that's wrong. Shouldn't be like that. Should be just like, I want you, because my third number 2 would kind of look at me with his dumb eyes. But it's like, no, we should have wants, and wants are like that. You just want this person, this object, to do this action to this other object. And that's it. And you state that need. And then they state their own, and you do their shit for them, and they do your shit for you, maybe. The other part was never there. So it's like transactional. Like, I mean, like, prostitutes don't even operate like that. No one operates like that. But yeah, it's what it should be. Like, well, don't you want me to do that? No. You're a person. I don't want this like physical body painting my wall magenta. I want like, actually, not you specifically, like anyone who's willing, for whatever reason, to paint my wall magenta. Cool. Well, now we have a deal. We have enthusiastic consent. And if they don't want to, well then I can jerk off and like paint my wall magenta myself. It's fine. So maybe my need actually is for consent being applied to human relationships. Negotiating for consent. I don't even want the wall being painted magenta. I want that, which is like, well, that's my need, and now you have to like accept it. But they didn't want to, and I think that I don't know. It boggles my mind. Now I have to have this need that is like, I want this creature with legs and like arms to do this action. And if I want that, then I should do something that they want, and then I will get this. Because every want is just... every want is valid, and that means that you should do it if you want, and if you want something from them, that you should do what they want from you, because consent doesn't exist. Basically, you can't say no. And again, I'm thinking like, he's just a rapist. That is like a rapist's fucking logic. Because it violates consent. It absolutely violates it. And then like, it's so batshit crazy to me that I see these things with like from people going to therapy and like from therapists and like on lots of like educational materials that I sometimes fucking see, because I'm obsessed with understanding things. I actually studied psychology because I have a teaching degree and it's like obligatory. And if you crack open like a psychology book, textbook, and it would like talk about, in my case it was a lot like childhood development, child development, like human development in general. If you like actually read the thing that is like descriptive of reality, it will tell you that humans form bonds, and these bonds are very important. And like connection and sharing, not transaction, not this I state my need, you state yours, and then you do mine and I do yours maybe, but you just do mine. That's not how, it's not how humanity functions. The psychology itself is gonna tell you that they're like emotional bonds and things like that, and like reciprocity and connection and shit like that. But then the same field says that this is how it should be, this is... What? What? I'm very confused by it. Like my wisdom is like right now, and this is what I should stick to, but I will not because I'm stupid and I never learn. But I just shouldn't touch it, it's not my religion. It has done nothing but hurt me. So I should not just engage with a very psychological. There are some things that are kind of similar in my philosophy and what that field produces, but yeah, this one is really perplexing for me. I think I should say something else, but I don't know what to say. Yeah, when I say that, there is also a lot of talk about, like, it's difficult to say no, and you should learn to say no, and then everything is gonna be peachy and you will heal. Or like boundaries, it's important to have strong boundaries and to understand your needs. It could be difficult, but you have to do that. Like, I mean, if it is for you, okay, I hope you deal with it. I have no beef with you. If something hurts you, I genuinely want you to, I wish you good. You're my fellow human being. And I haven't yet seen you commit any fucking crimes, so that's why I wish you good. But no, it's not difficult to say no. no, it's like not like I don't have to think like oh develop my needs because they were like abused and everything. No, I know my needs like and my wants and whatever. It's just like this is exactly their shape. It's just like doesn't fucking apply. It's insanely easy to say no, but it's insanely difficult for that no to have the effect that is like supposed to have. Again, according to my religion, according to like pragmatics and linguistics and everything. I have a store with like bread, and it's insanely easy to say that, oh, we're out of this type of bread. But it's insanely difficult to like continue dealing with the customer who refuses, who doesn't follow the consent route, who doesn't say, oh, okay, you don't have it, I'm gonna go try elsewhere, see you. Or maybe are you gonna have it tomorrow? Yeah, sure, like probably up until like 12 o'clock, so I will come then. So the customer who doesn't do that, but like refuses to leave and starts bitching about like how you have to have this bread, and if you weren't such a shit you would have had this bread, and how all the proper other bread shops have it actually, and you're shit for not having it, but I'm saying I have it, and don't you want me not to punch you in the face? Well, if you don't want me to punch you in the face, see you want something, then why aren't you giving me that bread? So that is difficult to deal with. Because like when I have a shop with bread, I'm doing that to have bread, to have like, sustenance and like to pay my bills and everything. And I have responsibilities, and there are like other customers, and I can't really leave. And if I leave, there are gonna be like detrimental consequences for me. So yeah, it's a very difficult to deal with people who choose violence and coercion. But you cannot change the behavior of other people. You can't just change yours. I sometimes really wonder, like, who were those people who created like laws that also sometimes make sense, or like the way agreements work, like between companies or individuals, because it feels like these are completely unnatural for the human psyche, as I have observed in humans that I have interacted with. There was something else there. I forgot about. The lady, somewhere in the beginning, she said that. Well, then I don't like. Well, you're saying that. Well, first, then so you have a problem with like expressing that you don't want something. No, I don't have any fucking problems with that. I'm gonna be the first in line to fucking express that I don't want something, and I feel it's my fucking duty. Well, if you say that you're like, you don't need like to feel more sure to do that. If you say that you're doing it like being sure of yourself and like clear, then what can be the problem? That shouldn't be the problem then. Yeah, I don't know how to like explain that to an adult person. What can be the problem? And I'm wondering like, am I even coming at it from a right angle? Like, what is this thing even about? I really would love like someone to explain it to me like I'm a Martian, because I am a fucking Martian. But people don't believe there are Martians, and they will not fucking do it. They will take offense at everything. Well, I think that's it for today, because I'm fucking tired and I need to go to bed instead of this shit. I'm only fucking even doing that because of my third number 2. Because he was like, yeah, therapy. And I'm like, no. Like, from what I've seen, it doesn't match whatever I want from life and like whatever I see life as, and like, it doesn't match my values. No, but you should. And I'm like, ooh, my values are also about like investigating things and collecting data and like making robust conclusions. And then I'm here with like having made stupid decisions with like no apparatus of actually analyzing anything. Not enough data, no way to get data that I can comprehend, no method, no anything, just fucking confusion. So maybe I should reevaluate my values and like, no. Like, if I'm not equipped, I'm just not equipped, and I'm gonna accept it and just try to be a decent human being without it. How's that for the message?